It's your boy Benny D, B Dizzle, aka the Motion Lord, coming at you again for another expose of weird stuff that's going on in the move world. Shut up, bus. I'm trying to record. Alright, so what's happening? It's a lot of the people that injected themselves into the game as like the positive alternative to like the slavers of the move world. Now they're doing a lot of similar stuff with like the whole fear of missing out, right? Some people will be, hey, don't forget, if you don't get enough light into your eyeballs on a daily basis, there's a potentiality that they may explode. They're utilizing the same sort of marketing techniques as the ones that are like, hey, if you move that way, your legs are gonna fall off. And now they're doing the same thing with like the healthy solutions. So then now it's not becoming as healthy, and people got the same problems. Other stuff would be like, hey baby, do you guys know that like if you don't play and do flowy style movements with like a steel mace and or like an awkward element at least 2 hours per day, your creativity levels may like be diminished and your arms might fall off. So it would seem that the way that people like have been taught, they're so used to being marketed at that way that they end up marketing that way as a byproduct. So even if it is a healthy alternative, they just take it and fucking throw it all the way off the map, right? Like someone would be like, I ate raspberries once, now I'm a raspberry-tarian. All other food is poison. You can only eat the berries of Rasputin. Hey guys, because we went on like a full-scale thing of carbs only and a lot of high sugars and vegetables, I ate meat once, and I feel like in order to balance that, we gotta go to the other end of the extreme. We can only eat animal armpit bones and the bone marrow of flamingo knee joints in order to be the healthiest we can be. Subscribe now, I just so happen to sell those products. Or the other people like, I never miss a session of my UV whatever therapy because the sun isn't good enough. So I have to sit in a artificial light bath that is not able to replicate the benefits of the sun in my house. Or else I'm liable to develop skin craters. Okay, so disclaimer, everyone that's got all their genitals and all their fucking reproductive stuff in a bunch after watching the video feeling offended by someone saying something. Frame of reference. When we make play with certain things that are getting a little bit out of hand, it helps us come to balance, to calm down, realize it's not that big of a deal, and we don't need to shoot from extreme to extreme, becoming bipolar with everything. And just realize that maybe the foundational elements of the way that people learn and express themselves is something that can be looked at a little bit more than the material itself, because people are still taking material in the same way and presenting it in the same way that's not the healthiest of all time. So maybe that could be a thing, is like the idea of the systems itself and not so much the material. All of the aforementioned technologies still have value in moderation and balanced use. Always have value. Just in extreme, there's the potentiality for things to fall into misuse. I'm presenting in a way that is the most credible on the internet for sharing information. It is single octave monotone, pre-selected non-freestyle, written down on a cue card so that people can easily digest the material, because it's not about what's right for them, but it's about what I can sell to them. So with that being said, every other way is wrong and my way is the way to do things. So come around and play with me and you'll be the best of all time, because I know what I'm doing, obviously, and no one else does because I know everything. #equilibrium.